Have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt, Brandon McManus set to get us started. And we're off on a cold afternoon from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, just the one touchdown. Sure is it. Cranks up that aggressive knock today.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Chicago first down. Going one again with Swift. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out. Swift out of the gun. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
You only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 2, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Warning behind center with Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Williams from the gun. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of this. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Blue ready. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Ready,
Run
ready.
lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on, set. 6, ready.
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jalen Reed. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
On the double.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a first to begin the fray.
Black 40. Set, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Black Ultra.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Set.
Throwing again. Love. Finds his man. It's Crowder. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Check white. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Ready, ready. Set.
Love now on 1st and 10. This one taken in by Crowder. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the first.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. Get him close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have figure out.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers in need of some points before the break.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Ready.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is McManus to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, Bears.
First down, Williams to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. From the 46. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bears
to the air yet again. Williams. He'll try and run this. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get the pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this 3rd down play. Williams will look to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the half. That's enough time to put something together. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. Slide blue. Cut.
Shotgun Shotgun now for Love. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
To the air with Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break.
Ready. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Field. Black. 50. Green. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Completed to his running back. A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Set. Hut. Yeah. Ready.
There's Love to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
He'll throw it. He lofts it deep left. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Red, yellow. Set.
Love. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he crosses the sideline and gone or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got it complete to Reed. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Trying to work quickly now.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
16 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Set. Blue, 32. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Black 40. Blue striker. Hut.
Throwing again. Love. And they take him down right along the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Drill green. Set. Hut.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
52 blue. Field black. Set.
He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
For the touchdown. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Here's Swift to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
6 yards.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, red, yellow.
Love from the gun. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On the ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Black 40.
Love out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the... First down.
think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Blue 32. Ready?
Love now to throw. That's Golden looking the sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route gate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
45. White. Ready.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Set. Cut. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers holding a 4-point lead.
Ready up.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Going to run again with Jacobs. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set.
On second down, Jacobs has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. A big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Ready. Yep, ready.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good look by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Set.
Back to throw. tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide blue. Red. 38. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over. So this is a Packers win.